Hi, I'm Pammy Woodruff with the schooloflostarts.com and makeitwithpam.com. And today I'm going to talk briefly about how you get to the bottom of your sewing machine to clean and oil and lube in that area. I've got two different machines here that have two very different ways of reaching the bottom, but I'm sure you can guess how to reach yours based upon this. It will also be in your manual, your sewing machine manual, if you need to do this. So let's pan over to this first one and get started. The first machine I have here is a Singer 301. It has set up very similar to the Featherweight in that it has the side table that can fold up for storage, and it's meant to be used as a portable. There's other sewing machines that are also like this. Many of the 400 series in Singer is like this, and that makes it very easy to get to the bottom without tools. If I can tip this back, and hopefully you can see this, that there is a plate down here in the bottom with one big thumb screw. So it's very easy to just unscrew this. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And it comes right off, and then this plate comes off. It's lined with felt, and in some older machines this felt can start to stink. If you scrape or peel that off and cut a piece of new felt and put it in there, it's just fine. Something to not lose track of is this little felt washer. It's very, very important when you go to put the machine back together. Under here, basically places where there's metal gear on metal gear, this is where lube will go, and I recommend either Singer lubricant or some lithium grease for that. And it should be relatively clean, but there's oiling points, like there's a little dot right here, and there's a little place here where you have metal rotating against metal like a smooth rod inside a bushing. That will take oil. Where there's gears meshing with gears, that will take grease. Then when you're done lubing it, and you can look at your manual to make sure that you've gotten all the points that you need to oil and lube, then it's simply a matter of placing the bottom back on and spinning back on this thumb nut. Easy peasy. Anybody can do this, and these machines were designed for the owner to clean and oil and lube them. So if you take care of those things, you will probably never need to adjust your machine, and so you don't need to worry about taking it in to have a pro work on it. Now this other machine here that I have, this is an Elna automatic, so it's probably from the 60s. It is similar in appearance, I suppose you'd say, to the other one, but it is very different in operation. For one thing, if you take a look at the bottom, well, the bottom is just an empty stand. How is that going to do anything? Well, if you take a look at this, it's got 3 flat head screws on it, and it'd be possible to unscrew these 3 and to get to the bottom of this post and to deal with any issues inside with the motor or that sort of thing. But where the things are that need lubing are underneath this arm. Now you take a look at it, say, straight screwdriver? No, these are Phillips. Before you go out and borrowing your husband's Phillips screwdrivers, you might find that the long ones are too long. But a little short, stubby one like this is just perfect. Once again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So rotate it to the left to loosen these screws. And then this piece comes right out. Then you can see inside, there's just a little bit of dust and lint in here that I probably should get my brush out and clean before I put back together. And actually, normally I would have removed both of those things before I started. But here, there are gears against gears that need to be lubed. Let me see, do I have an angle on that you can see where I'm pointing? I don't know if you can see that. There's gear on gear that would be lubed, and here is an oil point, because this is a round thing flexing against a straight thing. So that's the basics of how to lube a machine, how to open up the bottom to lube it. If I scan back over here so you can see me. I hope that this has helped you figure out how to get to some of those more difficult to get to parts of your sewing machine. Many of them have doors that flip open on the top or on the side, and you of course need to do that to clean things out and get it all lubed, but they're really easy to take care of. You can do it yourself. That's all for now. Bye.